So let us talk about direct and indirect speech. Now, what is direct and indirect speech? When we talk directly about something, that is direct speech. But when we pass on somebody's message, that is indirect speech. You are telling somebody else's sentences, that is indirect speech. At that time, your word choice will get different. Your word choice will change. Now, what would be your word choice? Let me give examples. For example, you have used the word can, you would turn into could. When it is direct, you would use word can, and when it is direct, you would use could. Okay, same with will, it would turn into would. All right, must, had. All right, may, might. I would also use it in the sentence for you. Shall, should. Many people call it shawl, shall, shall. So you better call it shall because it has a in between. All right. Sometimes I have decoded it this way that shall stands for should and will. I should do it and I will do it. That's when we use shall. This is how I understand it. You can utilize it. The meaning stands the same. Okay. Ago, before. All right. Now there are some words that changes into direct and indirect. First, we would talk about the basic one. Like if I say she can play. So here a girl herself said that I can play. Okay. Then when we turn it into indirect speech, we would say Kriya. I just gave her the name. Kriya said that she could play. What happened? I changed can into could, that is changed direct into indirect. This is the direct one and this is the indirect one. The speech remain the same, the speech word. Direct speech, indirect speech. Alright. I would take one more example. Madhav will swim. Now someone named Madhav told you that he will swim. So now if you change it into the indirect and tell it to somebody else, you would say Madhav said he would swim. Are you getting it? We changed will into would, can into could. So be careful. He must swim. He had to swim. He must swim. He said he had to swim. So this is how we change the direct words into indirect. Must to had, may to might. He may go to receive parcel. He might go, he said he might go to receive parcel. Yes, we add said, asked, these kind of words in the beginning of indirect speech because we are not saying it directly. It is not our words. That's why we need to add this. The sentence remains the same. Will changes into would, but said, asked, thought, these words come in the beginning just because these are not your words. This is indirect speech. You are saying somebody else's words. So be careful in using these. Okay. I would say some more. This changes into that. When we use indirect, this, it changes into that. These changes into those. All right. I will do it now. He said, then he will do it. So now changed into then. Then here changes it to there. All right. Today changes into that day. All right. He said today he will do. And he said that day he will do. So today changed into that day. All right. Then we talk about tomorrow changes into the next day. Yesterday changes into previous day. You can say the previous day. Okay. Last night changes into the previous night. We add the in the beginning because it is important. We are talking about it specifically now. That's why we need to add the. We did talk about it in articles a and the. When things are important, we add the in the beginning. All right. So this is how you need to apply direct and indirect speech. The word changes into something else. For today, you can't use the same word in the indirect speech. You need to say that day. For tomorrow, you need to say the next day. If you don't use it, then there are silly grammatical errors would be certainly there. Just to remove it, apply it very observantly. Okay, this way I would meet you in the other video. Thank you.